Hello and welcome back. Let's go and do this one, biological effects. Okay, so this is going to be Necrons.
Vanguard, your attention. The war develops in a manner not in accordance with the needs of my destroyers.
Your destroyers are but one faction within our dynasty, when you care to be counted as such. Not every decision can be solely in their interest.
But this one is of particular offense to us, and easily corrected. A circle of cryptex is cataloging the life forms that have arisen on Kivroth for study once the humans have been driven from our world.
A laudable goal once our dominion is restored, though hardly a military priority.
It is a foul perversion. Life is a rampant cancer to be excised from Kivroth, not collected and molded as if it was something benign. No, this expedition must be halted, and its leaders made an example of, so no other will seek to replicate their folly.
I acknowledge a need to punish those who become distracted from our dynasty's current war. The expedition will be executed, if such is the will of the court.
It is the will of every Necron with the wit to understand what is at stake. See it done quickly, and without mercy.
Trapped in the service of monsters. Your Pharaoh meant you for more than this, Nefershah. Together, we could destroy Ukensep and her abominations at a stroke. I could set a crown atop your brow, and we could continue what Sankotep began.
The only destruction you will cause is to my patience. I will follow Ukensep's commands and destroy these cryptex, and so draw Jebka's ire down upon the Nihilarch. Be silent, for you will not trick your freedom out of me.
Already setting your rivals against each other. I understand what Sankotep saw in you, but think on it. Your only desire is to see Kivroth ruled by someone worthy of the throne. Whether you attribute upon, who can fulfill that role other than you?
Looks at the cryptech that's been narrating everything. Right, you were the one I needed to take this for. No guns, just hands.
Nefershah's authority brought the Royal Guard into the zone surveyed by the Cryptek expedition. However, the area was contested by human forces. The Cryptex expected to encounter violence, albeit not from Necrons, so their presence was masked by crypto shrouds and sensor-baffling radiation fields.
We must find these cryptex before we can execute them, and the Nihilarch's will. It must be done directly. Royal Guard, let us begin our search.
Though hidden, they might be from the sight of human foes. No mere cryptic could match its wits with a strategist like Fosh. The Vanguard immediately directed the expedition. Isolate the enemy traces emitted by the strange technology of the cryptics.
Shrouded by their defenses, the Cryptek trail was difficult to detect consistently, but revealed the direction of the expedition. Rapid calculations gave Nevershah an approximate location, which was duly cut off and surrounded.
We have their location. Now, close in and tighten Uconcept's noose. Be aware, the cryptex will be ready to defend themselves, and some may even anticipate a betrayal from fellow Necrons.
Okay. Some scarabs and a wraith. Wraith, the chronomax, 2 and 2 chronomax.
The will of the dynasty.
Let's see if we can base the Oh, that didn't work. That's not good.
Forgive us!
Too bad you didn't give it yourself. Oh, I forgot I gave you one link.
Break them!
Good thing I decided to
Let
pick
them
that
break
thing up
their
that makes
blades
it so they
against
can
us.
do each battle.
Let them come.
So you're gonna have to go over here.
to receive the enemy.
Who are you going to attack? Interesting. The spiteful one. Yeah, we lost a lot in that one.
Few cryptechs are eager to risk their expertise in direct combat. At the first sign of hostile presence, they sent their constructs forth to form the first lines of defense.
This is an infuriating waste of time and energy, but the Nyarlathotep must be appeased. Sweep this chaff aside. Curse Uconcept's obsessions. We should be laying waste to the human invaders instead of wreaking havoc on our own.
Nefashah's frustrations had not ended, for as the Royal Guard closed in on the cryptic's location, new foes leapt from every direction.
An ambush. The cryptecs have tasked their most dangerous underlings to lie in wait for us. An admirable gambit, but mere cleverness will not be enough. Form up and repel the enemy.
Let's do voice of the Pharaoh.
The command protocols warred with Cryptic's own authority, and some of the enemy were stunned into inaction by the conflict inside their limited minds. The remainder crashed into the Royal Guard as battle was joined.
50%. It would have been nice if it also said that there was less enemies. I guess it's just that they're impeded as well. Okay. Let's hope it works. That they got distracted easily.
Dynasty.
That scarab did its job.
Let them come. Let them break their blades against us. Let them come. dynasty. I stand.
Crush me, I will crush you. Is everybody out to fight? Oh, wait. This is the only one.
The will of the dynasty.
Is there gonna be another fight after this?
With the enemy dispatched, only the cryptics themselves remain, cowering where they had taken shelter behind their construct cells. They were utterly at the Vargard's mercy.
Finally. Now to dispatch these unfortunates, and Ukensep's wretched errand is done. Nyarlathotep Ukensep despises all life, and your studies of it offend her twisted sensibilities. I wish that Sankotep had cast out her kind, but he did not, and now you must suffer for it.
The executioner's shots fell upon the cryptics, and they were no more. With the expedition cast down and destroyed, Nevershah's task was done, and word was sent to the Nyarlathotep. The cryptics of Kivroth soon became wary lest their works offended the most feared of the Eupatridae, a development that pleased the Grand Vizier not at all.
Weakened in mind, Sankotep may have been. That I can admit. But he never turned me upon our own without cause. Let this not herald the start of a pattern.
You know as well as I, Nevershah, this will not stop until only the most ruthless remain. Sankotep's beloved dynasty will devour itself with these usurpers in charge.
And the only solution is to set you free. Is that right, Deceiver?
The solution is to harness every tool available. I am at your disposal, a bound and willing servant of your vision. Why else would your Pharaoh bestow me upon you? Is the idea any more insane than allowing the likes of Ukensep to rule your world?
Well, it could be that if the other three found you, things could be much, much worse.
Would that your prison contained your voice as well as your essence, but it does not matter. Your gilded words are a challenge to my resolve, and one I shall overcome.
Okay, Okay, 7 units lost. Use killing 17.
You, Cryptek, you are the one who attends to the Vanguard. Is that not so?
I am honored to be recognized for my modest labors, great Nyarlathotep. How can this humble servant be of use?
Where is Nephishar?
The protocols of discretion admonish me from disclosing the Vanguard's location at this time.
Your loyalty to her is irrelevant compared to a command of the Eupatridae. You obey the protocols of the throne like every other subject. Answer me.
I beg all forgiveness, Nyarlathotep. What you ask is not possible.
The Vanguard has issued a command incompatible with my own. We can settle that conflict of protocols. I am sure Jebka could subdue your personality entirely if it continues to trouble you.
The Vanguard has departed for a location ordained by our former Pharaon, though I know not what significance it might have. I am transmitting the coordinates now.
Good. I see it is a place ignored by our strategies. Until now. Interesting. Not least because Sankotep withheld it even from us. But there are no secrets from the Eupatridae. I expect you will continue to demonstrate your loyalty to us, Cryptek.
A moment of weakness, of eternal shame. But a mere Cryptek had not the strength to defy the Eupatridae. And the Nyarlathotep was uniquely persuasive.
Steel, sharpened steel. There's another one? Oh. I just used you, so... Get both of those. Next is you. Yeah, you guys are... Okay, so I can use you. You're doing that. Take two. Send you. Let's just take this and send you. Oh. Oh, I never noticed that he had a turbo arm helping him with the staff.
Negate. Disassemble. Destroy. Receiving.
Definitely interesting. That's 3 dead.
Assassin.
Oh, if only they had any defense to lower in the first place. Okay, so he will do an opportunity attack regardless.
out as I am commanded.
So we can. Okay.
Vital signs diminish.
Oh, I need to unlock one of these regardless. Okay, now we have all the way up to 3. You're next. Okay. Okay, he disappeared. We were able to read about him before. When armed with enormous hyperphase reap blade, Scorpec destroyers deliver more focused melee strikes that hit with significantly greater damage. In this, they excel at isolating and eliminating a priority threat in a single devastating engagement. We still don't have Votan unlocked for some reason. You're doing that, so we'll put you. Because I am keeping an eye on this, and I've noticed that we are getting a lot closer than I would like. We're gonna have to get these guys up for a bit. We're down to 90. Okay. Brand of application. I don't have that one. Such storm. I would put that on. Oh, you're the thunder. I thought we had one that was called the storm. Oh well, we have the wraith. killing Surge has been very useful so far. The other side, I don't need the brand. Undying Legion needs the yeah, the only one I have is the Immortal Warrior, gained armored, and Mind Shackle Nano Scarabs. That would be good for you. Okay. Master. Wouldn't be good for you. That would be good for you, though. Keep your units moving. The sudden storm. This one armor. I don't know what. Let's get you it. Madness of Drazak. Cars 3. Inflict, provoke, and weaken on enemy units in a radius. Ooh. Plus with that +1 armor means he has 2 armor. Can't be bypassed. Unlocks Devouring Nano Scarab, which is what we already have. Yeah. Yeah, you already have the Eternal Revenant. Yeah, I guess I'll give you the Eternal Revenant because you're probably most likely to go down. And you're currently I think the most underleveled. Tied with the Swarm being the most underleveled. I need these two. To get this, so that's 3. And after that, it's just whatever's there. The Awakening so far looks like it might be easier to do than others at this rate. Yeah, we have a lot of territory reclamation over here. So, I'm going to call that an episode. Well, in the next.